Today, come spend the day with us as we do our weekly grocery shopping here in Japan. Hi everyone, annyeong. Welcome back to our channel. For those who are new here, we're a Korean Filipino family living here in Japan. We moved here after getting married and starting our little family, and now we're raising our son Ubin here. People often ask what it's like to live as an international family in Japan. So today, we thought we'd share a little bit about our daily life and how we manage our grocery budget. To be honest, it's not very common to see a Korean husband and a Filipino wife raising a family in Japan. It's definitely makes life interesting. We decided to stay here because this is where our jobs and over time Japan has become our second home. Of course, living in another country while coming from two different cultures has its own challenges, but it has also taught us so much about understanding each other.
여기 아니야? 아이스 뭐봐 아이스 모카 블랙 이런 거구나. 이건 뭐야?
Since we're raising a toddler, we're trying to save as much as we can. One thing we've learned in Japan is that many supermarkets have discounts later in the afternoon or evening. So whenever we can, we wait until the sale starts before buying meat, sushi, or groceries that we need. And it really helps us save more money. And also, since we love coffee, to save money, we always drop by in 7-Eleven or Family Mart to buy our coffee. And did you know that 7-Eleven coffee in Japan is freshly ground for every cup? And the machine grinds the coffee beans right after you order, so it's not pre-made. And also, many Japanese people buy coffee from convenience stores instead of coffee shops because it's much cheaper but still tastes really good. So the grocery store is only about a 10-minute walk from our house, and it's the biggest supermarket nearby, and also it's one of the cheapest. They have many choices, so we can usually find everything we need in one place. You know, food in Japan can be quite expensive, especially meat. That's why we always try to stick to our weekly budget. We usually buy groceries once a week because many fresh foods here have a short expiration date. We don't want to buy too much and end up throwing our food away. Buying only what we need helps us save money and reduce food waste. But since we have a toddler, sometimes, yeah, we actually throw a lot of food. So it's so sad. But yeah, that's how parenting it is.
오빈 다운이는데? 와 아보카도.
And you know, guys, one of the funniest difference between us is food. So you know, Korean meals is usually complicated. They have different kinds or have lots of side dishes, different kinds of condiments or flavors. So it's not simple. However, for Filipino food is so simple and it's easy to prepare. So sometimes we actually argue about what meals to prepare. So that's how we end up like, budgeting or finding food for us is very difficult. Well, I'm not actually complaining about Korean food because Korean food is really delicious. It's sumptuous, but actually preparing takes a lot of time. It's around 3 hours. So for me, I'm raising a toddler, so I prefer simple food. So sometimes Filipino food is really a comforting food for me. But yeah, I'm so sorry for my husband since he's a Korean. He needs to cook his own food. And that's how our family is set up sometimes. It's almost past the 7 here, so Ubin is already getting tired and sleepy. And actually, shopping or grocery for us is really long since my husband only can read Japanese and I can't read Japanese at all, so I have to translate sometimes. So every time we go to grocery, my husband should be always be with us because sometimes I try to buy something and always I pick the wrong one. And sometimes it's very challenging for me since I can't read Japanese. So for those moms who wants to live in Japan, learning Japanese is really very important if you want to raise your toddler. So I'm trying to learn Japanese as of the moment. I'm not really good, but I'm trying my best. And you know, guys, as a mom living in Japan, and if you want to be a mom in Japan, one thing I really love here is how convenient grocery shopping is. They have so many foods made specially for babies and kids. There are baby snacks, ready to eat meals, frozen foods, and ingredients that are easy to prepare. So you don't have to worry too much about what to cook every day. They are also very affordable, which really helps families save both time and money. So I think that's everything for today's grocery shopping. So now we're going to pay. So some weeks we spend less and some weeks we spend a little more. So this week we almost spent 50,000 yen for 1 week of grocery for a family with a toddler, and that's pretty normal here in Japan. However, for me, as I grew up in a third world country, I think this is a little bit expensive. But since Japan has like higher lifestyle living cost, I think this is pretty normal. So of course it depends on what we need that week, but always we try our best to stay within the budgets. And yeah, it's time to go home. So we usually go on groceries on foot always. And my toddler really loves walking, even if it's very hot. So I think, yeah, that's all for today's daily vlog. And thank you for watching. I know it's pretty long, but I hope you like it. So please continue joining our journey as international family here in Japan. So I hope you guys see you in the next video and hope you like it. And please comment how much do you spend for your family in a week. Thank you guys. Bye.